Hi, Tarot Girlies. This reading is for Cancer for the week of March 29th through April 4th. Once again, my bestie is traveling, so since we are not getting the double reading, I'm going to pull some extra clarifiers from the Enchanted Lenormand Oracle deck instead. All right, Cancer, so let's see what you have this week. In your problem position, we have Death and the Eight of Cups. Both of those are about letting something go, so that's really interesting. In your obstacle position, we have the Fool and the Six of Cups. And then in your resolution, the Four of Swords, which is very much a rest card. Before I do my full interpretation, I'm also going to pull two cards from the Enchanted Lenormand Oracle deck. And I'd also like to pull a clarifier on the Four of Swords. All right, Cancer. So I've looked over your cards and with the clarifier, your reading is actually fairly straightforward this week. And what really sticks out to me is, of course, the cups, which are about emotion and can mean in relation to romantic situations. I know that may not be for everyone, but in this case, with this type of situation, if it's not romance, it could be sort of like a new project or something that can involve daydreaming. So the reason I say that is because in your problem position, the tarot is really saying that there's something you need to let go of, as I mentioned before. Eight of Cups can represent divorce, but that doesn't necessarily mean like in the marital sense. It can also be just sort of separation from something that you're emotionally attached to. And then the Death is really, don't let it scare you. It also represents Scorpio. So shout out to Jessie, Scorpios. And it's all about letting go of something that needs to be let go of so that you can start a new journey, which is really interesting because in your obstacle position, you have the first card in the Fool's Journey, which is the Fool card. So you are ready to embark on something new. And with Six of Cups, you're possibly in a daydreamy mode. So you might be a little bit in the clouds, which these days I don't say that that's a bad thing because I think we all need to have some hope, and there's nothing wrong with sort of reaching for the stars right now, as cheesy as that sounds. So that would be one thing the tarot is saying is go ahead and dream, but try to stay a little bit grounded. And at the same time, with the Fool, um, also try to let go of some of the fears associated with starting something new, whatever that may be. You got Four of Swords, which is one of my favorite swords cards because it applies to so many of us right now. And it's basically saying you really need some rest and it's well deserved. It's also the boundaries card. So if you feel like the people around you have been asking a lot of you, this is saying to sort of overcome that, set up your boundaries, whatever that is, turn off your phone. That's what I sometimes do. Um, Pretend you're going out of town. That's another, Jesse knows this about me. Or really go out of town. That way people can't reach you. Um, and then Ten of Cups is that fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, surrounding yourself with love so that you can get peace in that way. Both of these are sort of serenity cards. And I often associate Ten of Cups with like the serenity you might feel with your close family. So it could be saying right now to sort of just go inward with your really close ones so that you can rest and maybe prepare for that next journey, whether that be romantic or a new project of some kind that's you're very emotionally attached to. Interestingly, you got this Lenormand card here, which can represent secrecy, and then this one here, which can represent possibly a love situation that is not. traditionally looked at positively. Um, so something like an affair, something like that. And so if that is sort of where you see yourself, it could be that you're either in that kind of situation right now and that's what you need to let go of, so that you can start that new journey and really build the family or loving situation that you want. Or the cards are basically saying, with your daydreaming, be wary that, some of these people that you may be interested in, they could have things that they're hiding. And I think that's just the human condition is, you don't really know someone till you know them. So that's sort of what I'm seeing there. But a very interesting, let it go, start a new kind of reading. And it's definitely about rest and being around the people that you love right now. So great reading, Cancer. Thank you for watching the Tarot Girlies. We really appreciate your support. If you liked this reading, please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you next week.